Amazon strikes again. Let's see what's inside and grab it out. Got 2 boxes, it looks like, today. Okay, so we got Sawyer Mini 2-liter squeeze pouches. Right there. Let's see if it gives us a size on the packaging anywhere of how big these are. Oh, right there. 64-ounce squeeze pouches. Cool. And I'm planning on using these with the Sawyer Mini. They came in today. I think I get 2 64-ounce pouches in here. Okay. It's packaging. Yeah, contains 2 2-liter squeeze pouches. Yay! Alright, in this one we have, can you see that? 32-ounce squeeze pouches, 1 liter. This one was 2. These are 1-liter squeeze pouches. So 32-ounce contains 3 1-liter or 32-ounce squeeze pouches to be used with any Sawyer Micron Absolute Hollow Filter Membrane. Yay! Alright, let me put them on. We'll see what it looks like. Woo! So here are 3 32-ounce filter bottles. I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these out here. Get an idea of the size. There you go. I'm going to put my Sawyer Mini on top of this just to kind of give you an idea of the size. Then we'll do a fill test here in just a minute with it. Okay, so that is what we're looking at. Empty, just with the Sawyer Mini. Alright, cool. Alright, here we are, out here by the lake behind my house. I'm going to do just a quick filter test for you just to show you, one, how much water this 32-ounce bag is capable of holding. Well, 32 ounces, but just show you what it looks like full and filling it and all that. And I'm also going to just do a quick review of the Sawyer Mini, so 2 in 1. So we're going to do a dirty water test. We're going to have a glass with dirty water. I'm going to filter it into a second glass of clean, and we're going to compare the two. So let me get some glasses filled and I'll be right back. Alright, here's our lovely yellowish water from the pond out here. Alright, that's no bull. But anyway, just a little bit about the filter before we get started. The filter itself actually comes with a 16-ounce bag. Now I have here a 32, so double the size. Now I'll show you here in a second just a clip of what exactly happened to my 16-ounce pack that came with this. Kind of unfortunate, but here you go. Okay, next thing you do, flip it upside down. So as you can tell from that, you got to be careful with how you pack things. I packed my folding saw next to it. I guess it came unfolded just enough to give my 16 ounce a little bit of cut at the top. But to be honest, you know, I've taken that out on a couple trips with me. You saw it in the video if you watched military board stand, and it's just a little bit too small anyway to take out by itself without companion bags. So I'm gonna try out the 32 ounce today. I'm gonna go ahead, I'll take off this lid. There you go. I'm gonna attach the filter to it. Now always you want the flow arrow going away from the bag. That's really the only way it'll attach on, but I mean, if you try to somehow magically put it on the wrong way and you're wondering what's wrong, that's what's wrong. So that's how you would put that on. But let me go ahead, I'm gonna fill it up with our, just kidding, not out of there. I'm gonna fill it with our dirty water right here. So let me get you on that. And we'll go from there. So here's our dirty water. Actually didn't even fill up the whole 32 ounce package, so I'm gonna get some more, dip in, try to get this thing filled up. Got some nice sediments floating around in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Wow, this thing really holds more water than what it looks like. Okay, there we go. We're full. Let me just get a little sample here of what we've been working with. There you go. So you can see it. It's coming straight out of the pond right there. So I'm gonna go ahead, take this full, screw it on. Okay, we'll move over to the clean glass right here. You're gonna take your nozzle off, flip it, and from that point it's pretty simple. Turn over and just lightly squeeze. Very lightly squeeze. You don't need to put a lot of pressure on this. If you do, you're gonna end up messing it up. This filter was not built for speed, but to me, the slower a filter is, the more secure I feel about it, because the more clean I feel like it's making the water. So, you know, if you want to complain about the slowness of the filter, you can go ahead and drink you some nasty, dirty pond water if you want, and you know, see how you like that. So anyway, we're getting pretty full here. Now the benefit to these bags is, you know, if you fill up your reservoir, you can just take your Sawyer off, put on the cap, fill this up again. Now there's still about half full of water in there, but you know, you can just put these bags in your backpack and, you know, store this for later and just run it through the filter. So let's kind of set them side by side, see what we got. I mean, you can tell pretty clearly right there which one of those you would rather drink. Me personally, I'm gonna go for this one. Matter of fact, yummy. If I die, I'll get back to you tomorrow. Not really, because I'll be dead, but I'll have somebody get back to you and let you know. But this is actually really good water. So there you go, taste tested Sawyer filter review. I'm going to show you the 64 ounce bag and tell you a couple more features about the filter itself, and then we'll be gone. Alright guys, as promised, just a quick side-by-side comparison here. You got the 32 ounce, which I showed you just a second ago, and then you got the gigantic 64 ounce bags right here. Both of these are awesome additions to the Sawyer. Okay, you can use these with either the Mini, or you can use them with the traditional Sawyer squeeze. They work with either one. Remember, again, with the Sawyer Mini at least, I'm not sure about the squeeze, you will get a 16 ounce bag, which would just be the next size down again. But like I said, and like I showed you, had our little whoopsie accident with those. So I was gonna go ahead and upgrade anyway to these size bags. I'll put the prices up for you so you can see them. There you go. And the last thing I'm going to show you is just a couple of other options you get with the Sawyer Mini. Alright guys, so when you buy your Sawyer Mini, it's going to come with a couple of other things that I've got right here. Obviously you're going to get the Sawyer in the pack. You're going to get a 16 ounce squeeze bag in the pack. You're going to get a straw attachment in the pack, and you're going to get a syringe. So what I want to show you is just what you would do with these two pieces before we get out of here. Alright, so the flow in your Sawyer is going to go through this side. Alright, which means that you want the water to be flowing through the filter this way when you drink out of it. Right? So, in order for this straw to work, you don't want to do this backwards because, well, it'll be nasty. You want to put the straw on this side. So shove it on, come down here to your water source, and just bend over it. And drink. You can drink straight through the water source that way. There's not much force has to be used. You do have to suck through it a little bit hard, but like I said, I feel more comfortable that a filter makes you work a little bit at it anyway. If it didn't, I would be kind of concerned about the filter. So last thing I'm going to show you here in just a second is how to clean the filter after use. Alright, so cleaning the water. So make sure you've got clean water. You're not going to want to use dirty water for obvious reasons, but cleaning the filter out is pretty simple. Alright, so you take this cleaning syringe that comes with your Sawyer. Okay, it even says it right there, Sawyer cleaning plunger. Makes it pretty easy. Get clean water inside. I just go ahead and go all the way up to 50 milliliters with it. You can see right there. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is go against the flow. So there's the flow. You're going to come to this side, hold it tight, and simply give it a push. And you can see that nasty water coming out the other end. Now I usually do this until the water looks clean to me. So take it again, go through this end, hold it tight, give it a push. Now it looked pretty clean that time, but I usually like to be safe with it and go one more. Okay, so again, plunger, stick it in, give it a push, and you're ready to go for another trip. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.